Okay, so I saw this on Twitter. It said, what band or artist has the greatest self-titled album? So I definitely have to say Aaliyah's self-titled for this one. It has no skips on here. You got classic songs. We Need a Resolution, minus Timbaland. Loose Rap is definitely a favorite for me, and I just really love what was done on that song. I think it's a really cool song, honestly underappreciated in the discography. Rock the Boat is a classic that we've all come to know and love. More Than a Woman, and that entire music video, the fact that she's inside of a motorcycle, I mean, just insane what she was able to do there. What If is one of my favorite Aaliyah songs, and I really liked her getting into her rock bag. She does the same for I Can Be. Those Were the Days is a really great song on this album as well that I quite enjoy. You have the iconic Try Again, which went number one solely off of radio airplay. And yeah, that's just how popular that the song was. And I just really enjoyed what she was doing on this album with the electro pop, electro R&B, and I feel like she really pushed herself forward artistically. And even whenever you look at like the aesthetics and the music videos, it still looks so ahead of its time. And Lee was always ahead of her time, and she's so beloved for a reason. I barely ever meet anyone who says like, "Oh, I don't really like Aaliyah like that." Like, this album is just perfection, and that's why I think that it is the best self-titled album of all time. And then I'll share a few more pics with you. So it says self-titled, and whenever I think of self-titled, I normally think about, further along in the artist's discography whenever they do a self-titled. But, technically Mariah Carey debut was self-titled. I really love this album. It's my favorite debut album of all time. Love Takes Time, Prisoner, Vanishing, Vision of Love. We had some really great moments on this album, On Your Mind, Alone in Love. So yeah, I'm still gonna give it to Aaliyah though, but I would be kind of remiss if I didn't mention it. And they said best one by a band, so I definitely got to give it to the Beatles self-titled. And yeah, they're basically just all really making their own songs and just put them together on this album. And there's just so many different genres that they went, and that's why I really like it. It's just so diverse. And there's a lot of great records on this. Back in the USSR is a really great track on here. You also have Helter Skelter. And he heard a song by The Who, I believe was called I Can't See for Miles. And he was like, oh, I can make like a harder rock song than that. And that's how that song kind of came about. And I just really like the intensity of that and what was able to be done there. Blackbird is obviously iconic. He said it was about the civil rights movement as well. You have some other fan favorites such as Dear Prudence, My Guitar Gently Weeps, which I think is slightly overrated. Y'all might kill me for saying that. I really actually do enjoy Martha My Dear. I think it's a cute song. I really like Paul's Granny songs. A lot of people don't go up for Obla Di Obla Da, but I always have. I think it's a really fun song to listen to. And they really did it all on this album. And so that's what I really appreciated it. And that's why I would say it's my favorite self-titled album by band. But yeah, those are some of my favorites. And this is an idea I've thought of doing on my main channel, Anastasia25. I'm going to do it at some point, and I'm going to share all my favorite self-titled albums of all time. And I really want to go in and like break it down. Britney self-titled, you guys know I love, and some other stuff. So if you will, this is kind of a preview for what is to come. I don't know when I'm going to do this video, hopefully sometime this year, and I got some other great video ideas as well. But yes, let me know your thoughts on these little picks and this preview down below in the comments. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? What is your favorite self-titled albums of all time? And let's continue that conversation.